Hello, folks. We're back. This is episode 5 now of our Advanced Tactics Gold series here. New Dawn 3 is the version we're playing, and we have a graphics mod on here, Compliments of Ormond. Well, what I've done here is before the game started, I was looking at the situation here and contemplating some things. Remember, we ended at turn 7, and all we had to do is hit the end of the hit end turn here. And I was thinking about the armored car situation over here, and what I was thinking about was all I really need to do to increase my unit's effectiveness against these armored cars is to try and make my meat shield a little bit tougher, make these riflemen a little bit tougher. Because in the battles we had where the riflemen, I was understaffed, or they just couldn't hold very long. In other words, they started retreating in early rounds. Then I did poorly because the anti-tank gun ended up getting killed or retreated, and it just didn't kill as many armored cars. And then on rounds where I had lots of riflemen, and they held out past the early rounds, then the anti-tank gun punished the enemy units and the armored cars and the light tanks, and I scored lots of kills and forced lots of them to retreat. So to me, the obvious conclusion is what can I do to improve the durability of the infantry type units here to give the tank guns more time. Now I considered some other types of subformations, maybe reducing the number of riflemen, adding something else. I looked at machine guns. Well, machine guns get the same amount of hit points as rifle. They cost 150% more to improve, plus they require raw. They're more effective against infantry, particularly in defense, but they offer nothing. They brought nothing to the table for dealing with armored cars. So, in fact, I looked at all the infantry type units, and the only ones that got more hit points than rifle are actually bazooka men. And I gave real serious consideration to maybe adding some bazooka men in here, but this same thing came up. They're 150% more to produce in terms of production, and they require raws to produce them. They actually have some ability to defend against these armored cars, which would help. And they got 150 hit points, which makes them a little bit more durable, but I wasn't really sure they were worth the price. So I came up with another alternative plan that I'm actually going to implement, and it's going to take 2 turns to implement. And I was trying to do it in a way that would where they could just kind of slip into the role without hurting my frontline units too much, because when you start pulling units out and putting units in, it's going to hurt. There's going to be some readiness effects in there. There could be delays, and I didn't want to decrease the combat effectiveness of these units too much over the next 2 turns while I'm implementing this. But here's what I decided on. For starters, I'm just gonna improve the technology here on the rifle submachine gun. I get an extra 25% hit points just for bumping them up to rifle 2, plus a 25% bonus versus tanks. So that's pretty nice. I'm gonna spread that out. This is turn 7 right now. I'm gonna end turn 7. So going into turn 8, I'll have whatever political points there, and then my plan is I will increase actually this production next turn in turn 8, and then by turn 9 I'll have what I need, and then I will go ahead and improve the technology on that. I just got to make sure I have sufficient supplies in my Supreme HQ to actually go around and upgrade all those riflemen. That was part 1. Part 2 is I am actually going to change things. See, I'm playing the Anglos, so my special unit is Rangers. Now, Rangers I was looking at. Rangers is only a 40% increase in cost over the Riflemen, but Rangers have a couple things that caught my eye. One, their entrenchment value is higher. So they're going on defensively. They're going to be more durable because they're going to be able to entrench more than a regular rifleman. They're gonna be just more durable and be tougher against armored cars just for that alone. Two, uh, well, their starting experience actually starts out a little bit higher. I'm not sure exactly what rifles start out, but I know they start out pretty low, maybe like 10 or 11, whereas uh, um, the Rangers start out at 25. So when new recruits come flowing in with Rangers, they're actually a little bit more combat ready off the start. Minor thing, but what's not so minor is right here. They start out at 100 morale. That's big when it comes to durability. That means when I'm standing in a fight against these armored cars and riflemen start retreating, when these riflemen start retreating, then my meat shield is getting weaker, and the likelihood of an armored car punching through and taking out that AT gun or forcing it to retreat is increased. These Rangers, these 10, which this is what I've decided on, is I'm gonna add 10 Rangers to the right in here in the designer. I'm gonna actually adjust this design right here. I'm gonna adjust the rifle here. I'm gonna set them at 25. Then I'm gonna add subformation of Rangers. Where are the Rangers at here? Ranger. We're going to set them at 10. These 10 Rangers are going to hang in there longer. They're going to be less likely to retreat. They're going to stay in combat longer, and they're going to help bolster that front line. So I think between these two, upgrading the technology, and Rangers 2 are going to be upgraded with that technology increase. Between upgrading technology and then also having the high morale Rangers added into the unit, I think may give me just enough edge to make enough of an edge to make this anti-tank gun a lot more powerful. So I did have to go in here and make some adjustments to my production, because remember I hadn't ended the turn yet, and all I did was I adjusted it where I was producing a whole lot of Rangers. I don't need to produce any riflemen this turn because I'm actually going to be pulling riflemen out of units. Now I didn't want to send all these Rangers to Supreme HQ, because when I was thinking about that, they go on Supreme HQ, they're immediately going to go out to the different headquarters that request them, and they're all going to request Rangers to fill their roster, and they're going to pull riflemen out this turn. But see, that would cause a one-turn delay. Then riflemen get pulled out this turn, Rangers go to HQ, Rangers aren't going to go into units till next turn. So I decided to send a lot of these Rangers directly to the HQs just to reduce the hit I'm taking there. So this should work at night. Now some are going to Supreme HQ too, but I got 57 going to each HQ, and let's see, that's going to be close. They're going to need 80, so it's not going to fill all the Rangers they need, but when they take out 10 riflemen, it's going to get replaced with, say, maybe 7 Rangers, and then the other 3 will follow in the next turn after that. So the hit I take is not going to be nearly as bad. And anyway, I want to try this out, and we'll see how this goes, and maybe that'll increase the durability of these infantry just enough to give my anti-tank guns a little bit more of an edge, and they'll do more damage against these armored cars and these light tanks. I guess we'll find out. But this turn is ready to end now. So let's end it, and then we'll just go from there. So a couple artillery attacks. He's beginning to use more and more artillery. Ooh, he just punched a hole through right there. Again, they're breaking right through it over there. Now let's see what we did here. We took out 6 armor. I lost 6 anti-tank guns. 165 infantry. I got 65 infantry kills. Now that was a poor showing right there. That was a rough turn. I didn't like that. And all of this severe damage occurred right here. This is where that heavy stack and where he's had a lot of them armored cars and tanks stacked up down here for a while now, and I haven't liked that very much. Well, fortunately, we got a nice bombing unit right here. We're going to be able to just destroy the tip of the spear here. And oh wow, my line just got pulverized down here by these guys. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to make some adjustments down here to deal with these armored cars. Up here we're looking pretty good, except we got this guy trying to sneak through again. I think what I might just do there is maybe I'll move him up, just like I did last time, and cut the supply off of him. That scared the heck out of him last time. We'll move these engineers over to this raw just in case. Yeah, let's do that right now. Cut him out of supply. He's still got some. Tempted to move down there. I think we'll just hold right there for now. Oh, shoot, I could move him right back down here again if I wanted to. Yeah, let's do that. I just cut his supplies there. We're going to have him sit on this raw here just in case. 40 engineers right there. Let's go ahead and see what we're going to do over here on this west front here before we get down into that big mess that just happened down there. Well, we're continuing this. Oh, there's all those artillery guns right there that keep blasting me. Look at that. Those guys have just been. Oh, finally he's starting to recover. They must have shot at some other. No, would they shoot at him this time? He retreated, didn't he? I think we should look at the history. We need to see what happened here. Okay, we got artillery strike there. And he did retreat. He got hit right there. He got hit with quite a bit. Yeah, he did alright though. Except for losing an anti-tank gun. Considering how much he got hit with, I think he did alright. And there's our artillery. Okay, he hit this guy with the artillery this time. Alright, here's where the pulverizing begins. Let's see what happened. Okay, I had no anti-tank gun down there, did I? Oh no, I did. He didn't really hit with many armored cars. That was mostly an infantry attack. A lot of stuff in there though. Submachine guns. He had an anti-tank gun. Machine guns, mostly riflemen. Yeah, those units. I don't know, this line has gotten kind of weakened down here. Honestly, I think if they were more up to snuff, he wouldn't have had enough units there to punch through like the way he just did. Now I got nailed down here. Now I've been holding down here. I've been attacked down here before and I've held, so I'm actually surprised I broke. And well, see, now look, there's the same old problem. My riflemen were down to like nothing and I got killed. You know what? You know what I don't see here? Oh no. Yeah. I wonder, did they pull him out? I wonder if they pulled the rifle out. No, they couldn't have done that. They shouldn't have done that until my next turn. Well, I don't know why he had so few rifle down there. That's the same problem right there. I didn't have enough rifle up front there to protect these rear end type weapons. Engineer. He attacked me with an engineer somewhere? Who did that? Oh, maybe this guy down here. Nah, that was a fruitless endeavor on his part. What we got? Okay, here we got. Alright, I had some rifle here now. And yeah, look at that. Got some rifle. Defender stands firm. Yeah, I still lost a gun, but I held. He lost an armored car. Yeah, let's go over here. And here I got my butt kicked pretty good over here too. Let's see. Artillery strike. Then he pushes on. That unit's already weakened. He just nailed him again. I lost all my anti-tank guns there. Ooh. It's going to be tough recovering this line down here. I can see this already. Well, hopefully my plans will improve things down there dramatically. I hope. Problem is these units are all weakened now from all this combat. Well, we're just going to have to get a little savvy though. Starters, I got full strength units here. These guys aren't full strength. They sustained an attack, but they held. Okay, look. Yeah, Rangers are in there. I got Rangers. Yes, Rangers to the rescue. Look at that. They come right in these units. 28 experience. Just made them. Right out of training camp. 28 experience. 100 morale. Well, we can nail this guy right here and cut these dudes off. What's he got there? Yeah, I think we'll... Boy, I don't know. Do I hit him here, or do I... Because that plane can strike too. We got quite the stack there. I think I may abandon this section of the road. Move up some units in here. We do need to retake that. This guy's weak. This was mostly an infantry attack that occurred down here. Alright, did I decide what I was going to do up here? I don't think I did. Let's see. Let's hold on that oil. Alright, let's move him there. Move him here. How many action points does he got? This is a HQ? Why is it sitting over there like that? Let's just take care of that guy. And he needs to recover. He needs to recover, and then I need to push back up in here again. Get a surround on that city. I really need to get some artillery guns over in here and pound that city. I think I'm going to hold down here. So we got some entrenchment starting to build up here. He's kind of weak. We'll just let him attack that oil right there and beat himself up. We'll hold here. You know, I've got, look at that. I got a garrison there. I might actually move this guy down. Move him down south here where I'm starting to have troubles. Not yet. Alright, let's deal with this mess down here. He's behind a river. I don't have to worry about him. Where does that river go over here? River there. It's kind of hard to see that river. Okay, the river goes up here like this. I see it now. Around here, it goes way up there. Okay. Alright, let's deal with this guy first. I think we'll attack with both of these guys. And let's attack with him. Probably don't need any more than that. That unit doesn't look that strong down there. Let's hit him with that. There was an armored car there, and I didn't even see an armored car there. Bad intelligence, I'm telling you. Alright, let's slide the stronger unit there. Okay, now I want to know, well, this guy, can he make it all the way down? No, that's what I was hoping for. What is here? He's just sitting with a garrison. He could. He's heavily entrenched, but you know what? Nobody's going to be able to get him right now anyway. I'm thinking, yeah, let's move him down there. We'll move him there. Okay, let's keep stronger units there. I'm going to move, well, this guy for starters. We need to get him. Let's move him over there. We'll take the two weaker units, this one and this one. Move him over there. He's only got one anti-tank gun. Decent entrenchment. Not seeing a lot of armored cars on this side. So hopefully he can hold out against some kind of attack there. Alright, let's deal with this issue over here now. Question is, do I want to hit this guy, the bombers, or the other guy? I think I gotta hit this one here. Just cut those guys off there. It's a tough situation, but I think maybe that might be the way to go here. I'm gonna do an airstrike right there. You know, if it doesn't use a lot of action points, I might actually have enough action points left to hit again there. So let's do that. Out of action points. Okay, I'm not going to be able to hit that other guy. He did not. He took out an armored car. That was about it. Everybody else, he just forced the others to retreat. I would like to have killed more guys. Well, let's see what happens now when I attack it. I don't think I really need to bring him in on this. Let's attack that. Yeah, maybe I should have brought that other guy into it. I won it. Took some heavy losses. Lost some rangers over here. That guy just straight up retreated altogether. Ugh. Alright. That really weakened these guys right here quite a bit. Let's move both of these guys down there. How far can he go? He can only go to there. I am seriously, you know, I think I'm going to forge that river here with these guys. Why is he weak? Oh, I was getting artillery strikes right there, wasn't I? Let's do that. And we're going to spread out down here. I'll move this guy right here. These guys will hold. Let's move a couple of these guys up here in case they need to deal with that guy. I don't even know if he's going to be able to move any further. We're going to hold that right there the way it is. Alright, how many of these Rangers went out? Pulled a lot of rifle. We pulled all the Rangers out, so we probably still need to produce some more Rangers. I don't think we're going to need to produce any rifle this turn. Let's look at our production here. Where's our... Have to increase our supply production a little. Now we need to make sure we produce enough to hit that 189. We basically need to produce 100 production political points this turn if we're going to be able to do our upgrades on our infantry. Alright, let's have a look at this. Okay, we need to make sure we have enough supplies to do it. I'm just going to max that. We'll keep producing one there on that, on the Rangers. And then we'll start going down and knocking the rest of these political points, and we'll see where we're at. Is that okay? Political points. It's on the second page, nothing there. Okay, well we exceeded 100, so that gives us a little room to play with. Let's look at some things here. Okay, he's producing supplies. That actually should be okay. There we go. Yeah, we're way over it. We can actually produce some other things here, it looks like. Let's change these guys all back to Supreme HQ. Right there. Supreme HQ. It'll stay. Well, now shouldn't they all be back to Supreme HQ? What's going on here? I have to go back into it. Now, oh, wait a minute, I have to select it. That's the problem. Now we got it. No, it didn't select it. We gotta select it. Okay. That one. Okay. Well, looks like we can get away producing a few more of them Rangers. So let's see what happens if we take out one of them. Okay, we're still producing 112. Got 114 more Rangers coming in. And let's look at this gun factory and this aircraft factory real quick. I've been losing a lot of guns. Okay, all the guns that came in here went out. Guns are, yeah, they're all going to Supreme HQ. So we need to build more anti-tank guns. So we're losing a bunch of them, and I'm sure these guys are requesting them in. He requested 5 anti-tank guns there. He requested 2. I'm sure he's going to end requesting some. So we need to keep that production up. We're out of mortars. Probably need to produce some of them now too if we can pull it off. I might not need that many Rangers this round either. Let's have a look here. Let's change this to mortar. What if we go all out on that? Okay, now let's half that. Alright, that's good. That gives us 8 mortar. We got lots of supplies coming in. Okay, let's look at the bomber situation now. We got our bomber unit right here. I say, I think we just go back to producing do some dive bombers again. And let's put that. I haven't got any airports built, so I'm gonna go ahead and create a unit right here. Attach to Supreme HQ. This unit is going to be a close air support unit. Create another bomber formation. We are going to stem this tide. I'm going to deal with these guys. Might have to go on and bomb one of these artillery guys down here now too. And he's going to adapt to this eventually. I know the AI will. He's actually going to start bringing in some anti-aircraft guns is what he's going to do. But see, now I haven't really sustained any air attacks yet. I think I'm going to see if I can squeeze in a few more bombers where I have to start building fighters. But I think we're done with this round here now. Let's end it and see what kind of a beating he hands us down there now. Yeah, I saw us get some. Looks like we're holding a part of it, and other parts of it we're taking a beating again. Well, I like this loss sheet a lot better. Well, how did he lose artillery? Probably infantry guns or something he was attacking me with, and I only lost one anti-tank gun that time. Infantry losses are pretty close to the same. But he lost 2 armor, he lost 3 artillery, so I like that a little better. My commanders are starting to gain some nice experience out of all this too. Oh man, what is he doing down here? Well, the guy I cut off ended up coming down here. He hit me somewhere. He came down here. Wonder if I end up losing. Did I? Nah, I don't think he completely destroyed any guys. I got a bunch of guys right there. Is everybody still in supply right there? Yeah. Looks like he got pounded on again by artillery. Just beat the heck out of him. Alright, what are we looking at here? Got our Rangers. Rangers. 85 rifle he's asked for. May have to produce some rifle this time around. Let's look over here. Yeah, it took probably about half of the rifle I think was just sitting in there last turn, so we're definitely have to. Alright, well at least we're looking better on Rangers now. Let's see, what kind of card? He got a card charge. What's that do? Boost the combat performance. Okay, looks like it's going to give all my infantry a bonus by the sounds of it. I might consider playing that. Just hate to lose my general. These are looking pretty. Look at this guy. He's all the way over here now. I might just send him kind of in pursuit a little bit here. Send him over here. Okay, what do we got over here? He's reinforcing now. Anti-tank guns all went out again. Guess I gotta keep producing. I want to get some artillery. I have to build a second gun factory. Oh yeah, we're gonna upgrade our infantry at the end of this turn. I gotta remember that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this turn. This turn 8 went on a little longer than I expected it to, because all the changes are making and the difficulties we had to deal with over here. So I think turn 9, I think we're just going to have to do it in the next video. Because we've gone on a little longer here than I thought we would. I tried to squeeze 2 turns into one video, but I don't think we're going to be able to do it this time. So I think we're just going to wrap this one up right here. And yeah, then we'll continue turn 9 the next one, and we'll see if I can get a handle on this line. I mean, it's holding up semi well. I mean, I'm taking a beating and it's really kind of fluid right now, but it's not a disaster. He hasn't gotten like a complete breakthrough or nothing. He's punching holes and I'm patching them up, and we're adapting. I think eventually we're just going to get a handle on it here. Upgrade that infantry at the end of this round. These rangers should start having an effect, and I think we're going to start changing things over here. Nice side is these guys held over here. Either he didn't attack them or they held, and they're going to get stronger now. Yeah, look at that. He's up to a 91 now. Yeah. Well, oh, look, Japanese are starting to bring some more guys in here again, aren't they? Didn't learn their lesson the first time. Alright, well, we're going to wrap this one up. See you in the next episode.